Well, as you've just heard, lots of great acts are coming to the Coastal Carolina Fair, including something to tickle your funny bone. We'd like to welcome Jon Reep, comedian and actor who is coming all the way from Tinseltown to entertain us locals. Good to talk to you, Jon.
Good to talk to you. Thanks for having me.
Yes, thanks for being here, and thanks for coming and dropping some funny on the Low Country. Let's talk a little bit about just you as a comedian and
Sure.
and the way you make audiences laugh. I mean, you're out there in Los Angeles, so you've got a good audience out there too.
Yes, I'm originally from Hickory, North Carolina.
Great furniture
Hickory.
out there.
Yeah, it used to be the furniture capital of the world, home to Winston Cup champion Dale Jarrett and the pig from Green Acres. So,
that's an illustrious lineup.
So I was born and raised here. I was a class clown in high school. Moved to Los Angeles. I started comedy in Raleigh, North Carolina, at Goodnight's Comedy Club. Did well there. I was a theater major at NC State, and then I moved to Los Angeles in the year 2000. I was out there for 18 years, did some movies, did some sitcoms, did a lot of stand-up, Comedy Central specials, Amazon Prime, Netflix, and just recently I moved back to North Carolina. So I'm actually zooming in to you right now from good old Hickory.
Oh, so you're one of us again.
That's right. Yeah.
I have to ask you though, because different parts of the country I find have different senses of humor. Do you have to adjust your brand of humor depending on where you're performing around the country?
Sadly, yes.
Is that
I wish everyone could just get over the accent or the, the hillbilly vibe that I give off. But I mean, in LA, I had to, every time I would go on stage, I would have to at least address the accent. And that's kind of annoying, but we do have our own ways of talking in the South, you know. If you hear someone say, I love him to death, they're about to say something horrible, you know, and it sounds nice. It's, I love him to death, but he beats puppies. Yeah. It's like, what? Or bless his heart, all that stuff. And so I do have to address it a little bit. When I do my act outside of the South, it kind of turns into, when I do it in the South, it's like a celebration. And then when I do it out of the South, it's like a information or an exclamation.
Right, right.
People
but I have to say,
laughing at the same jokes, but I just deliver them in a certain way.
I think those Southernisms, though, they've been expanding a little bit more. I mean, kiss my grits,
Oh my God.
That's been a part of the American lexicon since the late 70s, early 80s.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, and then there's like, even our folk songs didn't make sense to me. Jimmy Crack Corn and I Don't Care. I'm like, okay, me either, by the way. And I don't even know what crack corn is.
Yeah. I haven't discovered what maybe crack corn is grits.
Well, it sounds like some kind of inner city hillbilly drug problem.
You could be right.
Did you hear what happened to Jimmy? He's stuck on the crack corn. It sounds bad.
I'm going to bet my money on what you just said. You are so funny. Well, Coastal Carolina ticket holders are going to be the lucky ones because they're going to be able to see you perform at the Coastal Carolina Fair. What date are you going to be there?
Oh, it's going to be November the 2nd. Yes, November the 2nd at the Coastal Carolina Fair. I'm looking forward to it. It's beautiful country down there. I get there as much as I can. My brother, actually, his wife plays football for Coastal Carolina, so I'm hoping that it'll be like a little family reunion when I get down there.
Absolutely. Well, you got to spend more time in Charleston. You have no excuses now.
I know. Charleston is one of my favorite cities. I'm so jealous of that city. It's beautiful. It
really is. And we're luckier to have you in it November 2nd at the Coastal Carolina Fair. Thank you so much, Jon, for joining us today.
Thank you.
This has been fun. We're back in 2 minutes.